All right. Hey, good morning. Hi, how you doing? It's good to see you again. Yes, it's Kim, your party artist here at my studio, Overhold Art Entertainment Studio. And today is Monday and it's Cartooning Monday, but I'm contemplating. What do you think? Should I change it around for 2024 and make it a little bit different? Because, it's my channel. I can change it if I want to. Instead of having Cartooning Monday, we can make it tuning on Tuesday and magic on Monday. What do you think? Do you think that kind of works? Little jives a little bit better? And you know what? I'm just trying to get some feedback from anybody who's out there and wants to kind of pay attention to, what I'm doing here at the Overhold Art and Entertainment Studio, which is designed to help you have fun and learn a little bit about love and art and music and friendship and blah blah blah. All of the above and hopefully more too. I want to give you guys a little bit of everything that I do to kind of see, what it's like to be an artist in the Niagara area. Not all artists are like me, and I guess you can say thank goodness for that, because if all of them were like me, I'm sure that I'd really have some competition then. Wow. Okay. No, I'm not saying that, I'm good, but I'm not bad. I'm not bad if you try me. Have you tried me? Come on, try me. Anyways, yeah, welcome to my channel. Yeah, it's Cartooning Monday, and Mondays are usually when I just show you the basics about doing cartooning and let you go from there, kind of thing, and see what's going on. But um, I was thinking Magic Monday, because M for Magic Monday. That might work too, and I could give you like a little bit of musical magic, or I can give you a little bit of divining magic. And here's another thing. I'm eventually going to have to go and start editing this. So what's going to happen is I'm going to show you a little bit of what I do, and but it'll be nice and probably very well put together, because it's getting to the point now that my screen for the camera, well, the camera probably is fine, but my screen is starting to really break down, and eventually my computer's going to die. And I'm going to be without a computer, so I'm going to have to start using the other one back there, which is like it's a newer upgrade, and it's got more terabytes in it than this one does, and I could probably go a lot further with it. Look at, I got my makeup all over the place. I had to do my makeup and everything still too, but I wanted to see you early in the morning, because this is the best time to catch me, because they need me and they like me at night. I come out mostly at night, and that's just because that's my job. So, Cartooning Monday. Welcome to Cartooning Monday. And like I say, if you want to know a little bit more about me, check out my website, kimoverholt.com. Yeah, it's full of the things that I do and the things that I enjoy doing. And I really hope it would make me money, but I'm really like, I got to push it a lot harder. And it's hard when when you're already working two jobs and you're going for a third, and you want to just make ends meet. You know what I'm saying? It's like the fading of the middle class fading. It's gone already. And here I am. I'm just trying to pick up the remnants and see if I can go with it. Now, I got a job interview today, and how do you like what I'm wearing? Isn't it nice? Yeah, I love this. I saw this sweater, and look at, I mean, it's cartoony. Look at, and it's very, very chic. And all it is a bunch of words on there, and like somebody's like profile. It definitely isn't my profile. I don't look like that, but I wish I'd had that sleek jawline and everything else. Well, we all wish for something, right? We all wish we had the best of everything with honors, right? But we do the best we can with what we got, right? Because that's the way humanity rolls. Yeah, we do the best with what we've got. Okay, so because I've got this for you, I'm going to show you how you cartoon. So cartooning can be many things. Let me just cartoon the letter cartoon. And the funny thing is, like, I've done it so much making cartooning letters that they look like other things, and that's how I kind of remind myself how the letters go. Almost look like a pair of eyes, right? Cartoon. Yeah, I love making cartoons for everybody, because it is a lot of fun to draw, and it releases a lot of anxiety, and slowly I say anxiety and pressure off of your brain, because you can make it into something funny. It's the illusion of funniness. I guess that's what cartooning can be, the illusion of laughter, because you can make things, draw things that are funny to you and make you laugh. And it might be different for other people too. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy cartooning, and if you're new to doing anything like that, you just gotta get to this thing called practicing. It involves a lot of repetitiveness, and you'll see me every Monday. This is how I start every Monday, showing you the basics of triangle, the square, the circle, and the it could be anything. The organic, which is a little bit of everything. Lines and squiggles and dips and dives, and you can use the combination of all these to create things like uh, cone shapes, which looks like a triangle and a circle put together, or you can make almost like a three-dimensional pyramid shape, which is almost like combining these two together, or you can make like a which is like combining the circle and that together. Or you can make yourself something that resembles a cube by just adding extra lines. Just knowing where the lines go and everything like that to make it look like it's actually three-dimensional. Yeah, and actually see through. You could see through the box if you wanted to. You see? It's all about just playing with practice. Practice, practice makes perfect. It's like how you start out writing. Do you know a lot of people, a lot of young people, don't even know how to do their signature. They don't. They have no idea about cursive language whatsoever, and that's quite the losing thing to have happen in this world too. The ability to read cursive, which is basically your ABCs, but with a little bit of flourish in it, if you will. So if you want to practice, even practice your writing skills. Like even if you are terrible at doing your ABCs, practice, practice. And if you want to get good at it, and you want to start to you know write, you can look up all kinds of different ways of you know knowing what each letter is. And make it your own and get stylized with it. Like my N is like that. My M is like that. That's how I make my M's. Uh, when I do my initial for my letter K, this is a K. Like some people will draw it like that, very simple. But I like to flourish it because that's just it feels good. The flow is good, and it's who I am. It's just in me to do that. Because being that my name is small too, I don't really have to worry too much about having to write a long name. But if you have a long name and you want to shorten it a bit, you can go without using cursive, and you can. But a lot of kids, I I work as a cashier, and sometimes kids come around with gift cards, and they swipe them, and I say, okay, you got to put your initial, or you have to sign your name. I'm like, they're like, what do you mean sign my name? I said, well, your signature. And they're like, what's my signature? I said, well, can you write your name? And they'll put, Or even worse, they would be like, and then some of them don't even do anything like that. They just go, and it's like, okay, that's one that's obviously done by a doctor. But doctors have that kind of signature. And you can do that if you want to make your signature just a, well, that's fine. But when they come to your door and tell you to sign something, you better get your signature correct. If it looks like somebody else's signature, they're going to come for you. I'm going to go, what is wrong with you? Do you not know how to sign your name? So learning cursive is a good thing. Like just even being able to draw the letter A, and it is almost like you have to be flowing with the pen itself. There's different ways of drawing, different ways of doing all the lettering. You can do like just keep on going, that kind of thing. The whole alphabet just as one great big line if you wanted to. That's what cursive allows you to do. It allows you to just keep your pen on the paper and keep drawing it. So it's almost like drawing, but you're actually, and it's important to be able to sign your name on things, make things your own. When I sign my artwork, say, I sign it like this, because this is when I sign it like this. That's my signature as well. And that's what I usually put the year. When it comes to doing my artwork, that's how I will sign things. If you don't see anything that has that signature on it, that's not mine. Because I have a specific signature that I do. You'd see it in all my work. And if I became famous one day, say, and they wanted to say, oh, look, I got a Kim overall. No, you don't. If it doesn't have unless you got a rare one, because that's the way I've always done my signature. Always. Ever since I can remember. Ever since I was in grade 7 and I could learn how to do my own signature properly. I always wanted lightning bolts. So I love lightning bolts. And I used to go, and then I go, back in the day. So now I am a lightning bolt. Anyways, okay, so once you get good at practicing, like even doing your numbers, letters, when you're doing, say, you have 2 characters. So let me draw 2 characters for you here. Okay. And you want them to talk back and forth to each other. You can make like the word balloons, of course. And usually people read from this side to this side, so from right to left. If you are from another country, sometimes you read from right to left and people left to right. So it doesn't matter. As long as you get the gist of it, people can say, but if you can't read what they're saying in the little bubbles there, you need to practice getting your letters better. Hey, lady. The only reason I say lady is because he's got the eyebrows and the long lashes. You see lady with lashes nowadays? Long lashes. So you can say, hey, lady, hey, dude. But let me fix the dude part. you can see that the lettering is not the greatest. Make sure it fits inside. There we go. And you can read from either side. You can do whatever. And if you want to add to it, you can keep on adding to it. Something like that. Play with it. Play with it. Make it your own kind of thing. So again, kind of like what Bob Ross says, you can make it your own. This can be one whole part of a comic too, and you can make something go on underneath and add more squares and have them doing other things underneath. There's nothing to say that you can't make your own cartoon, just something simple out of that, and have them doing different things, and then the end, Open. Something like that. Anyways, yes, so you got to be creative. You got to think of beyond what you do. You have to think beyond the boxes, beyond the triangles, beyond the circles and squares. You got to think beyond the lines. You got to think to the stories you could tell. When you get good at drawing, you can tell all kinds of stories and have visuals for it. Sometimes it eases the pain when you got the feeling of accomplishment of doing something right. Practice improving your lettering. Yes. Never be afraid to always upgrade yourself and get better at things, because that's the only way you learn, is by step by step. And that's why I'm here. I want to give you little step by steps and ideas. Oh, not step by step. And that's why I give you things like the different shapes, just so that you have an idea of where to start, and then just to go for it. Like you can say, make those into people's heads. And just adding. There we go. Now we have an idea for 3 people with different head shapes. And you just continue. You can play with it to your heart's content. And when you come to the point where you want to start doing cartooning, this is where it starts to get a little bit more. You have to kind of think of the storyline, and that's why I gave you the basic of a cartoon setup, where you can start by doing, like I say, I'll just do it quickly. Just right here. I'll make it short though. Like an establishing shot, and we do the character. Let's see, pages like this. And then give the character a story. You give them something interesting happens within the last 2 panels there, and then the final outcome, which can be, you can keep it simple, like this little squares, and that one would be the end. And of course, that would be the establishing, in the beginning. So the beginning. Started off as a normal little day in a suburban little household. When all of a sudden, you get nuts when you add you can add little story boxes. When suddenly, and then you have stuff going on, and then you can make things that kind of go in between, have an arrow. That to that, something else from that to that, something, you can kind of make things. If you want people to follow a certain order, if you don't want people to go this way, you can make people go this way, and then come back around this way. It all depends again on what you want to do, what you want your characters to do, and what you want the story to be. You make your stories. You just you can make your own cartoons and comics. Step one is just to start. You practice, you practice, you practice, and the step two is just to start. Just get it going. And that's where I'm at this point because I want to see where everybody else is at. And if you have been paying attention. So if not, we just keep on going back to step one, which is just showing you how to make characters and start making your stories. So I have many, many stories to choose from that you can get many great ideas from. Love, romance, action, tragedy, drama, things from the cinema, things from your past, all kinds of different things that you can do. Do it step by step, have it in a certain order, and you can get it done a lot faster. Yeah. So, in comics and cartoons, they are very easy. Once you get the hang of it, you don't mind doing it. And they're also very therapeutic too, because when you're having a rough day and you want to just draw something, you can just draw out something and see how it turns out. You just think about what your character would look like. I have this idea for this guy. Nice guy and everything. And he's a bit of a superhero kind of thing, but he doesn't know it. And he's not the like savviest of guys, but he knows when to come and help people. He's a pretty friendly guy too. I mean, doesn't have the best teeth ever, but he's still a nice guy. It doesn't matter about that, honestly. But neither here nor there. He still does his job every day. Comes to work, works hard, does what he's supposed to do, and he's a bit of a Superman. So what we're gonna do is gonna make him into like what people don't know is that he's actually. But nobody knows that he is a superhero. Superhero. So we would make an S on his chest. There we go. So that when they need help, he's there. Has nothing. Elbows can go out like this. There you go. Okay, there. There we go. And he's like, yeah, here I am. I'm going to help you out. Ta-da! So it could be somebody that you know, somebody that you think about who fits that bill. And you draw them and you try to imagine those. I did this one time when I was younger. There was a guy that I liked and I made him into a superhero. And I thought he would like it, but instead he thought I was actually making fun of him and didn't really like it. I'm like, come on, it's this is show you that you're a good guy, and it's nice that there's somebody out there but he didn't really. I guess some people don't like to be made into cartoons either. But if this is somebody they let them know that I just drew them. But But there you go. You could make your best friend into a superhero if you wanted to. You can create your own special cards for people on different anniversaries. I've done that before where somebody's turning a certain age and you make them their own cartoon of who they are. People love that. People love to be made into cartoons. Why else would you see filters on different photos and stuff? Because they love to be change your face and make it into something else, right? Make you look like a doggy, make you look like a kitty, make you look like a cartoon character. People love that, and it's fun to do. So, I mean, you can start off pen on paper, but you could even advance it to something like doing it on the computer and being able to manipulate pictures. So, there we go. But the key, of course, to always getting started is lots and lots of practice. So, yeah, I've been practicing for over 30 years, so I think I've gotten a little bit of a hang of something. I don't know. I'll let you know as things progress. But I'm appreciating everyone that comes and hangs out here. And if you have any questions about art or about cartooning, you know, I'm I'm getting into this. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure we got everybody on the same page so we're ready and working on a few other projects. Yeah, so yeah, my desk is always full of projects to do, and things to pay, and no rest for the wicked. That's what they say. Especially when you have bills to pay. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. So if you want to know a little bit more about me, check out my website. Yeah, and everybody has dues. I know the dues that we pay every day. Oh. And I want to show you my balls. Hey, do you like my balls? Oh, when I find them, sometimes I'm like, yeah, I gotta juggle. I feel like I'm juggling all the time, honestly. And when I look away, I slip. See, two hands, one, two. Oops. See. Yeah. So I love to entertain, and whoa. And I like to see you guys, have fun and enjoy doing what I do too. Because, the more the merrier is what I always say. And like I say, I got 45 people. This is awesome. But if you're 45, tell another 45, that's even better because that's more people having a good time, you know? And we go and we progress and we get better and we get to have an understanding of each other. Oh, sorry, I talked too much. Cheers, I need a drink. And so, in the words of my great grandmother, I need a drink. I know, no, I'm good. Water. Water is the best substance. Yes. Okay. So yes. Today I have a few things on the go, so I have to keep it quick and painless for you. So that's what I'm going to do today. I will send you out with with a card. Huh? Let's do this. A little bit of blue, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this. It's always terrifying. What's going on in there? Okay. Whoa. Okay. Well, hello, and welcome to the sci-fi portion of the show. And I've got my cards with me, and I will tell you what's going to be happening. It's Monday. Yes, let's give you a little bit of Magic Monday. Magic on Monday, yeah, because, my hubby says, you should change it to Magic Monday. Should I change it to Magic Monday? Well, I'll give you a little bit of magic. Give you a little bit of magic for today. And hope you are enjoying hope you had a great weekend. And here's a little bit of insight into what's going on. Now, what I'm showing you is my cards, and I'm shuffling my cards. And whatever emerges from the cards today will be an idea of what the week maybe has in store for us. Now, I don't know about you, but last week could have been better, but we're working on it. We're working on it. So I'm shuffling my cards here, and as soon as you want me to stop, or if somebody's out there, they just want me to say stop the cards, I will stop the cards, or I wait until something falls out, which and then I usually do the reading, and sometimes it's one, sometimes it's several, and hopefully you have a good reading today. My last ones have been telling me that I need to get out of the funk that I'm in, and I've been practicing and I'm trying. And I have a good thing going on today, which I have to look good for. So I'm trying to be at my best and give you my best because, you deserve it. Honestly, you deserve the best because you come to see me. And I try to give you 110% if I can, 110% for what I have here and what I can give you. I try to give you 110%. I want to give you the science. I want to give you the lowdown on all the art that goes on behind the scenes, with not just like here with me for art, but for cartooning and other cartoonists and other artists around in the Niagara area. There's a lot of great artists here in Niagara. I can name a few, but I wouldn't want to do it without their permission. So, and with that, I would want to be able to post a few things. So I will do some things that aren't live one time and get you to know a little bit more about the art in the area here. If you ever want to come here into Niagara, this is the armpit. No, it's not the armpit. This is like the shelter. This is Rivendell. Are you kidding me? There's beautiful falls here. There's beautiful landscapes here. No mountains like you'd see out west, but boy, oh boy, we have some pretty nice looking falls and escarpments to kind of peruse, walk, and climb should you ever be in the area. Well, how about that? That is like the weirdest thing. Okay. All right. Give me a moment because one card just did a flip over. And the weirdest thing is that when I started shuffling these cards, it was like out first thing the first one that I saw. So let's see what this is. Looks like a contemplative one. Yeah. Two wands. Okay. Based on temperance. Based on temperance. So yeah, you've been. We'll do a little bit of soul searching with this one. Okay, so here we go. This is your card. This is a card for the day. Two wands. I think I know what this one is because I've started doing my own tarot cards, and I've started with the wands as one of my first ones, of course. I believe. Yes. Planning. Yes. All right. So, and as you can see, like you say, it's very contemplative. You can see the world is your oyster. Can you see that? Like you're looking through you know that there's a gateway you got to start moving towards, right? You've become established and independent because you are now in a position of decision-making power. There we go. The fears that you have experienced in the past no longer hold sway. This is good because we were very caught up in stuff. So let's hope that's good. Okay. This is a time to map out all your plans before you are forced to return to the day-to-day reality of working out the details. So you can be the master of all you survey. There you go. See it? Because it not only shows the world in his hands, but the world beyond. So, and is passing through those wands, those gateways in the way into the world. Very interesting, right? You need to have abundance, and it will be coming. There we go. Okay, so that's a good start. Contemplative and very open, very open. Okay, very good. Based on, and it's fiery too, so it's a little bit of emotion involved in that one too. So it's based on one of the major arcanas, which is the Temperance card. The Temperance. Bear with me. What number is that? Lucky number 4. Is it 14? 14. Oh, the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, Temperance, right after death. No, Temperance. The size and quality of your plans is not the issue. Patience and timing are keys necessary to unlock the treasures of the future. Aha! Isn't that awesome? Look at that. Now is the time for moderation. You can experiment as long as you are in harmony with the practical considerations and the natural laws. You should always temper justice with mercy. Like tempered steel, your decision will be much stronger and more permanent. Oh my gosh. How good is that? Okay, so that's like I like that there's good news coming. So it's going to be a good week. You guys, we're in for something good. All right? So never worry, never fear. Robin Hood will soon be here. No. But have a good one. Okay, let me like shuffle the cards again. So it almost knew. It's just a matter of you've done all the work. It's now just a matter of having it come to fruition. There you go. Yeah. See, and when you do a little bit of practice, the better that you get at doing cartooning, and that's the way it goes for everything. It takes a little bit of time, patience, and practice, and moderation, and just an overhaul. Overhaul. Kim Overholt. An overhaul. Overhaul. Oh my gosh. Overall sense of balance and peace and balance and peace. Yeah. And hopefully I'll get this whole thing with my graphics card all straightened out, and maybe my computer won't die, but my computer is dying. Unfortunately, I have to come to grips with that. Like my car, because I still don't have a car yet. I have to admire yours. Cheers. Here's to means of transportation when you have it. If you don't have it, it's not such a good day, but we're trying. We're doing our best. And by the sounds of it, what the cards say, I sound very happy. It sounds like it's going to be a good thing. Okay, so let's put a little bit of. Let's see if we can do this. Okay, and that was your reading for the day. Okay, so should I change it to Magic Mondays and then cartoon on Tuesdays, cartoony Tuesdays? Let me know in the comments below. I like to change things up. I don't mind. It's my channel. I can do what I want. And the Wednesdays, of course, like I'm thinking Feedback Friday. Feedback Friday is such a good thing to have because I would love to hear from you. That's the reason I made this whole thing, was just not to hear my own voice talking, but to hear from you guys, because that's what makes everybody's show better. It's like when you have response to stuff. I unfortunately won't be able to make anything that would be, what would they say, monetize. Whatever. And I wasn't planning on monetizing anything. I really I work for a living. Okay, I have a physical thing that I go to, a place that they want me. There's a lot of places that want me. Do you want me to come and keep on cartooning and talking to you like this? Let me know in the comments below. Subscribe. I always say it all the time, but I don't want to keep on repeating myself. Subscribe. So, let me see if they've got anything going on in the mail here. I'm waiting to hear back as being an usher too. So there's that too. Usher to your dreams into the next level of consciousness. And in the meantime, I like to draw, especially for you. I have lots of things that I can draw you to. I've got lots of things that we can laugh about, and then at the end I'll have to throw you out. Oh, if I don't think about it, I can do everything separately. But trying to throw it all together is like thinking of something funny, uh, putting it into a song, and then see. There's another thing to practice. How fast can you have it coming off your head before you put it down on paper? Yeah, it's all about. I like to be an actor. That's what I like to try. And even if it doesn't pan out, at least I say I tried to do all the things that actors like to do. And if it doesn't turn out right, at least I tried for you. Oh, yeah, I need more practice. I need more practice. Yes, we all need to practice to get better at what we're going to and where we're coming from and all that stuff. You see? You see? Okay. Anyways, I want to thank you all. Pizza brother with a little bit added. I talk too much, but I love you guys. And I love to have you cartooning with me. I'd like to see us all do something together. Subscribe and we can do something together. And, if you have something you want to add to here or come hang out in my studio with me and we can paint or draw or whatever together, let me know in the comments below too. I do have people that live in the area that actually do watch me, and if they wanted to be part of it, they're more than welcome to hang out with me and do something live as well. So just keep that in mind. Okay, anyway, so I'll give you a piece of brother with a little bit added, like my mom used to say. And me and Brad Pitt, we're like this, and this is me over here. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I keep on mentioning Brad Pitt, but yeah, he's an artist too. Yeah, I'm always fascinated with the things that he's always doing.